Progress.
So what's the difference between Zoom workplace and just Zoom?
Man, it's a heck out of me.
Zoom workplace installed itself last week, just as soon as I turned on the machine. Oh, it's a
Well, you know-
forced update.
I think we got caught up in that spectrum outage somehow too, you know?
The combination of things was not the best.
Yeah, we did that. Got that webcam working. Enable original sound. I don't understand Zoom. Every time I do it, it comes up with a different interface. There it is.
In the middle top, they moved it around. It used to be on the left now.
That's on now. Turner, remind Zoomers, okay. Tag page. Control L, Control 2, Control Shift H. There's a share screen on here somewhere.
Up at the very top on the right. Go hit more again. And that.
Or here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a shortcut for Alt S.
Wow. That's a good one. Here's something that Paul told me this afternoon. Control, Shift, Alt, H. Look at that. Takes out that share screen stuff. Control, Shift, Alt, H.
Why
It's
didn't
handy.
I know that.
It's handy,
Because he was a secret and he
because
wouldn't
it's,
tell
it
us.
said there to hit escape.
Oh, okay.
When it does that, at least the first time it did it. Yeah, see, look, escape to show green controls. I'm gonna make a cheat sheet of the way here for those kind of things.
Hello.
How are you?
Control S, was it?
Alt S.
Alt S. Let's see if it goes away. Control, Shift, Alt, H. Well, we'll see how this works. I take it, your blackout didn't seem to help, did it? I see the lights are still on.
Maybe the timer
Well, they could take a while.
got a little
That'd
capacitor.
be nice.
Got a little capacitor and then it's just trickling stuff out.
So 500 farad capacitor in there, big as that room back there.
When I was a kid, I repaired typewriters for a living. Early electric typewriters did not have a lot of shielding on the capacitor.
Hey.
Hello, how are
So you
you?
Are you Helen, is that
Get
right?
zapped.
Karen.
Karen. This is one of those
Old names.
5-word names, 5-letter names. I'll get it out in a minute.
Yeah. You got 5 letters in your name too, huh? Or is that
Well,
your,
that's my nickname.
that's your nickname?
My real name has 6 letters.
Oh, Martin.
Martin.
Martine.
That's what I'm trying to learn Spanish. Martin.
Were your parents Hispanic? How did they come up with that?
I'm teasing about that.
Oh, you're teasing.
My name is
okay.
Martin.
Okay,
But
okay.
when I'm trying to learn Spanish, it's
I
Martin.
see, I got you. No, you get the joke.
My dad said I was named after an old mailman who used to be on the route.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey.
My dad was always making jokes.
Well,
If you
know,
could see
in
my
19
dad
in
and me
19
side by side, there's no question about
Oh, okay.
In 1950, there were over 500,000 Karens named. And nobody wants to be Karen anymore.
it. Well, there's a,
Well, they make fun
But
of
there
Karens
used to
for
be
some
like
reason.
67 or, it was under 100 where it was still a popular name, but in the last, I don't know, 5, 7 years, it's like 800 something now. I don't know.
I ran into a website one time that would graph out by year
Yeah.
the names,
Yeah.
you know?
Interesting.
And like my name, Martin, has been pretty solid. It's not an unheard of name, but it's not been a very popular name.
All right.
And it never had a peak.
2023.
But like my wife is named Brenda, and I mean like
yeah.
1946 or so, went
Yeah.
way up, stayed up that way till about 1955 and down.
Yeah.
Same with
Gary, yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
Didn't realize that.
there's
Gary Cooper.
Gary
Everybody
Cooper.
knows him.
Oh, yeah.
Gary Cooper was named after Gary, Indiana. And Gary, Indiana was named after that guy's last name. Because he ever ran a steel company, and he was somebody Gary. And so they named the town that, and then Gary Cooper had some oddball name, and like one of the secretaries in the office, you know, all in the office, thought Gary Cooper should really, so.
And then hence, so they named him after you?
No, they named me after him.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm
because
teasing.
your mom
Because-
was Gary Cooper. She
No,
would-
it was actually my dad, because my mom was gonna name me Michael, but then my
Then they made
grandmother
Michael
said,
Phelps.
Oh.
oh, let me tell it. Michael was the name of my mother's cat, and my grandmother said, you can't name him after the cat. So, it's okay.
You could name him after a swimmer, but that'd be a little ahead of your time.
Right,
Well,
exactly.
yeah, probably, but.
Well,
20 to 30
you can
years
tell a lot of people when they're naming their kids all had the same idea at the same time.
Oh,
Because
right.
if you Google somebody's name, you know, 87 people show up.
Oh, yeah,
More.
yeah.
My
They're all the
son's
same
name
name.
is Jason,
Oh.
and we thought at the time, he was born in 73, we thought at the time, well, that's an unusual name.
Yeah.
But it's not hard to pronounce, it has all the, it's good, you know? And then when we started first grade, it's like Jason, Jason,
I
Jason,
know,
Jason.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I realized, I think what happened, and I expect my ex-wife and I were afflicted by the same thing, the Waltons. Remember Jason was one of the
Oh,
characters on the
yeah.
Waltons?
How do
Yeah.
those affect names?
Yeah, my father's favorite actress was Paulette Goddard, and his middle name is Paul, so I ended up Paulette. And we ran into, we saw another Paulette in the paper yesterday or something, but I literally can count on the fingers of both hands the number of Paulettes I've run into in my life. And I've only actually met 3 of Paulettes.
Now,
You met a lot of Paulas.
Yeah.
you know, I struggle with Paulette versus Pauline.
Yeah,
Is Pauline more popular?
yes.
Is it the-
Paulette and Pauline are a lot more popular than Paulette.
When I was teaching school, I had 3 Jennifers in my room. And so we, shortened their name and abbreviated everything we could do. And, I was only outdone by the, kindergarten teacher who had 5 Nicholases.
Oh,
And
wow.
very popular.
Yeah, you could see these trends with
Yes.
names.
Nicholas?
Nicholas.
Nicholas, yeah.
We ended up with 5 Michaels, 4 Davids, and 3 Jennifers in my office. It was just that they were that much younger, and those were all the names.
Yeah, those are the popular names,
I
yeah.
named my daughter Mackenzie,
Oh, yeah.
and there was a TV show Mackenzie Phillips was in.
Yeah.
Right.
And I thought that was
That's
a
not,
neat name and unusual, and sure enough, there weren't all that many Mackenzies until the next generation,
Yeah.
Yeah. So your daughter was what, in the 80s, early 80s?
76.
Yeah.
I worked for a company here in Austin, and at one point, there were 4 Garys.
oh my Lord.
And they weren't, I was in my mid-30s when I was there, so I guess they were all within a few years of me. But it was funny, you just, you had to go by your last name.
The worst thing is when we go visit my brother. My brother's name is Jerry, his wife's name is Mary, her sister's name is Carrie, then we have Gary, and it's like, you hear any kind of a Gary name, and everybody's turning their heads.
We have a friend named Larry.
Yeah.
I had a cousin named Mary Paul. Her dad's name was Paul, and so she had to be married to him. Which I always thought was an odd name.
Well, I was married, literally married Paulette, because when I was being baptized, the priest would not accept Paulette as a real name, as a saint's name, even though it was Saint
Just
Paul, for
haven't
God's
changed
sake.
it.
So I ended up getting
Catholics have to be named after a saint?
Yes, at least in 1950 they did, I don't know if they do now. So they stuck.
Well, Gary was obviously
But I
not
never
from a
went by
Catholic
Mary.
background.
No,
It's one of my best friends, big Catholic.
Oh, nice.
Or recovering Catholic.
Recovering Catholics. You know the trouble with the singing then?
Oh, yes, well, I'm
Is
here.
getting caught on the strings,
How's your hand feeling?
hurting. We were
Oh.
practicing this afternoon and I was fine, but
You
it's
gonna
hurting
play?
now.
You need to get a big comb or something.
Oh, I forgot again.
We don't want any.
So, Marty, do I see you use a pick?
Yes,
Can you show me how to do that? I mean, I have a
Well,
felt pick that I
this-
do, but I
this
haven't
is a
seen that.
mandolin, it's not,
Oh,
not a
okay.
ukulele.
Yeah,
Just hold it like that.
yeah, that's,
You use a pick, right?
Yeah.
And that's what's not on strings. Do you have a special pick or just a lightweight?
I've got a guitar pick, so I use.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson plays.
Officially, they're trying to run me out of the group here because I bring them
oh.
I don't
No,
let 'em do
we're
it.
not.
No, it's just your extra special privilege
in. There you go.
as being the longest time member of the group right now.
Yeah, I guess that is true. I hadn't thought of it.
So why do you do the mandolin as opposed to?
Just because I'm wondering.
Yes, I was gonna say, I'm sure cussing this,
Well, do you have a ukulele at home that you do?
I played ukulele for a long time, and then I took up the mandolin. I found with the ukulele, when we play songs together, that's the way I learned the chords, you know?
Oh.
So I could build my repertoire of chords. And I thought, well, I need to do that with my mandolin, so now I've got that pretty well built up.
Yeah.
And I'm not right now, but I had been taking mandolin lessons. And I wanted to make sure I was playing enough to make it justify spending the money on the lessons.
Yeah.
So I was playing mandolin every time I played it.
so you're not doing the lessons right now?
I took a hiatus because of my Calvert.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna restart, I told Eddie, I'm restarting in August.
So how is Calvert coming
I was
along?
not able to, spend enough time, I was spending about every waking moment that I had the energy for. And Calvert, we are done.
Oh, good, good.
I mean, done, not even a little residual of the move.
Yes, that's great.
Now, my shop that I built is just a horrible mess right now.
There she is.
But we will,
We were just wondering if you were coming.
but I don't have to, do that on any schedule.
Right.
We sold the building in this little town that we go to all the time, 90 miles from here. And part of the deal of the sale was I had a year to empty the counter. And it had a lot of contents.
Yeah,
So that is a cow.
it's a good storage place, huh?
Well, we had an antique
I
store.
was gonna say, this
It
is
was a
my,
big building.
one of my
It was a
three cows.
three-story building with a full basement, with stuff in every floor.
What?
It
I
had a
like them,
garage,
it's a good.
6,000 square
I
foot
use this one
garage.
as my low G.
So I had a lot of stuff in that.
Yeah.
So I had to
The
pick
Blackberry.
through there, take what I wanted to
The
the
bluebird, it's used
my
on
new,
the.
plus over this last year, I built a shop with nothing. So we had to build a shop, move the stuff. I'm tired of just thinking about
Yeah.
Big project, yeah.
it. I've got it all moved now. It's a horrible mess, but at least I can say, I don't feel like doing that this time. Somewhere in all of the mess, I have air conditioner gauges stored somewhere in there. And I need those to hook up the air conditioner really quick. And up this last weekend with the idea of charge the air conditioner, get that working. Couldn't find the gauges. So, AutoZone will let you, it's a tool owner thing that I've got to deal with. So I now have gauges ready to go up there. I'm gonna have air conditioning in that place, hopefully by the end of this weekend.
This is in the
And
shop.
what do you do in the shop? What is it you're doing in the shop?
I just put it on all kinds of stuff.
Don't you, I thought, don't you do car stuff in there?
Mainly woodworking, and
Oh,
I got a couple old cars.
oh.
He's an amazing
What do you got for the car shop?
I've got a 30 Model A
Okay.
pickup and a 64 Mercury two-door.
Mhm.
That's, say that's Linda's car.
Cool.
And I started working on a kazoo again.
Uh-huh.
We have an old car too. Our friend doesn't work on it. There's a fellow we found that's outside, close to Georgetown. I can't tell you the name of it, but,
What kind of car?
it's a 1980 MGB.
Oh, wow.
They make the
It's real
greatest
British.
sound.
What's that?
They make the engines make the greatest sound.
They
Little
do,
British
they
sports
do.
car, and they're
You
cut.
know, that kind of car is like a money pit though. We don't drive it that often. It's covered in it.
I had the hots for an MGB at about 75, I think. And I just got out of college, make a little bit extra money that I didn't have. And I'm gonna go get me an MGB.
Yeah.
I got in it to test drive it.
Yeah, you're tall.
Yeah.
The dash is right here.
Yeah,
And
right.
I couldn't get in it. I literally could not get in it.
Yeah. I think it's for short people.
But it was,
Leverage off.
it was good that I didn't get it because that wasn't
Yeah.
a very practical vehicle. For me at the time. Let's see, it was 7 o'clock. We need to get started here. What happened?
When I sent you that Sloop Jambalaya.
Did you not pay the-
G and
The battery bill?
I'm not sure if that's the right.
That's funny,
No,
now,
there's
John
two
B.
of them
is
here.
in G.
Well, there it goes, Marty.
yeah, the first one says G versus C, and then I looked down, oh, there's some G's.
Oh, it is?
I did pay
It
the
is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Usually it's whatever chord ends
I
it.
guess that's all we got so far.
At the very
Whatever
end of the
chord
song.
begins it,
Christine
isn't
and
it?
Tom right
So
there.
it's
Not
B, C,
necessarily.
no?
But I do find whatever chord ends it is usually.
Oh, no.
Well,
What can we have there?
I sent you that, you know,
We can't.
Hello.
Ours is just a little.
Hello there.
different. I actually like
Hey.
it better.
We miss
it said
you.
It starts
Well,
with
thank you.
G, but there aren't G's in this one.
and the first note is a G.
And the
I think I'm screen sharing,
The
is
first
that
song
correct?
is a G dot. What's the
He's
word?
sideways again.
we come on the scene.
Can't hear you.
Oh, so G really should be played before that C?
We, well, not the G chord. We,
You are screen sharing, Marty. Sorry, I was muted.
song.
Okay.
I was asking if you'd seen screen sharing. You said yes?
Yes, I do.
How do I get out of this?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll show it. It must just be what I have.
There they are. It's over here now. They moved the chairs. You've been gone a long time.
Interesting. How you doing?
Hi.
I'm good. Well, thank you for missing.
Good to see you.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Anybody said? No, oh, yes.
How you doing?
Yeah, the chair's over there.
Right now, so.
So you missed the meeting and everything's moved around.
Yeah, it was a crazy, crazy long trip for me. Oh my gosh.
Got to retire.
Extending. Everything's going haywire and.
Oh, no.
No, it worked out, but over the holiday, no one was open.
Oh,
So I
yeah,
had
of
like
course.
set up some sort of, slapdash.
All right, let's do a rousing rendition of Down in the Valley.
Okay.
Okay.
Who can lead it?
Paulette.
Daniel? Whoa. Very good. Now, how do I get out of full screen mode?
Hi, I'm Christine.
Karen.
Karen,
Nice to meet you, Christine.
when did you join? Sorry.
I'm the
You know,
audience.
come back with us.
Oh, okay, what about a
All
month
right.
or so?
I'm sorry, what?
About a month now? Something pretty good.
Yeah, you know, I try to make it when I can.
Yeah,
We travel a lot, so.
well, that's nice.
I keep wanting to change the lyrics of that song.
Hey, let's introduce all the Zoomers out there. Oh,
Paul and Paul.
hello, Paul.
Hi,
Paul and Mr. Thumb.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
You got Desi back. Hopefully you
see if we're working.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, there you go, Desi.
Yay.
We need to apologize for last week. It was all Daniel's fault. No, I mean, it was, we think it was the Spectrum.
Even though he wasn't there.
I think the Spectrum thing, outage got us, so. Sorry about that.
No, I did have fine. I actually got a lot of information from the other Zoomers, so it was
Good.
great.
Well, anytime that happens, the protocol is we drop out here, and y'all keep going on that end, you know? Just do it any way you can figure it out.
Okay.
This would probably be a good time to take a break and introduce everybody here. You may not be able to see everybody, but let's go around. Mary Jane?
Which way are we going?
Gary?
Oh, wait, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, we're gonna have real.
Oh, Dan's speaking of
Woohoo!
So,
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Yeah,
Gary,
but you didn't say it into the camera. Because now.
There we go. That worked.
Paulette. Oh, Christine.
Oh, Christine's
Oh,
here.
Larry, look what you,
And Tom.
Tom.
Yeah.
Karen,
Walter,
Mark.
And
Marty.
I'm Marty, and Daniel's getting back in the frame here.
And our cameraman.
And there
Our
he is.
cameraman Daniel. So there you go. We've already played one song. We did Down in the Valley. Let's, why don't we try a Mary Jane song? Are you up for it now?
Well, I would have rather had Buffalo Gals.
Oh, well, let's do what you want. Oh, okay. So we'll have another warm-up song now.
Yeah, I need more.
How's that sound? Control 8, oops, Control L, Control 2, Control Shift 8. Okay, do you want to lead it then?
Don't you come out tonight, come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, don't you come out tonight, dance by the light of the moon. As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, a pretty little gal I chanced to meet, oh, she was fair to see. Buffalo gals, don't you come out tonight, come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? I asked her if she'd stop and talk, stop and talk, stop and talk. Her feet took up the whole sidewalk and left no room for me. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight, come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? I asked her if she'd have a dance, have a dance, have a dance. I thought that I might have a chance to shake a foot with her. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight, come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? I danced with a gal with a hole in her stocking and her knees was knocking and her shoes was rocking. I danced with a gal with a hole in her stocking. We danced by the light of the moon. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon?
Very good. So we got Brenda there now. Hello, Brenda.
Hello, hello.
All right. You want to still warm up a little more, or you want to go for it?
Yeah, I can go for it.
All right.
I'm pretty sure. So, this is the Gentle Ones of Eden by Dave Carter. I think it was written some time ago, like maybe the sixties or the seventies. It's certainly not a new song. It's one of those songs that can survive the age, you know. It doesn't seem dated. It seems like things like this are being written today. So here goes.
Very, very good.
Didn't know there'd be a light show, did you?
Yeah. It makes it easy, it's not so easy to see my music in the
Is that better or worse?
Well,
So-
with the projector, great.
Actually, yeah.
I look better projectors.
Well,
Better than slate.
I think we'll have a round of applause for Daniel.
Yay!
He figured out how to make that auto light thing go off. So
Oh.
you guys out in Zoom land
We can see you
don't
now.
realize what we're saying here. The lights have gone out since Daniel covered the little sensor. Apparently there's about a 20-minute timer after you cover the sensor. And now we can see the screen.
But they
So
I
can
noticed
see
it got dark there, so I knew the lights went out, but I didn't know why.
Say that again, Paul?
I saw that it got dark there, but I didn't know why.
Yeah.
And can you still see us adequately?
Well, more or less in profile now.
So what do you think? Is this okay to leave it like this from your perspective?
Yeah, I know what you'll look like.
See it.
At the end of the meeting, though, it's gonna be awfully dark.
Well, it's easy enough to just pull the lighting off.
Oh, they are?
Now we need to get a smaller light somewhere. We'll work on that.
It was a little better.
All right, it's an experiment.
Get some stage lighting.
Karen, are
Karen.
you up for the Sloop John B?
Sure. Play with me though, I think you all know this one.
Oh, yeah. I don't know that.
Somebody want to do the opening riff because I don't.
One and two and three and four and come on, Sloop John B. Want to start over?
Yeah, let's start over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can play along with a C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F, comma, and on the last and, the 4 and we, comma, so the last beat on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the word we. So if you're just strumming it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we, come on.
Okay. Do you want to do that riff again? Is that what you're saying?
I can if you want.
I think the question is the timing. What timing would you like? Karen, since this is your song.
Okay, let's just start. Forget the riff.
Okay.
It sounds fine, but
Okay.
yeah, we're just, okay. I'll just start playing C.
that's it. It's hard to tell what the end is, you know? Great job.
So, in all the wonderful world of Microsoft Windows or whatever this is we're looking at, don't they have a scrolling app? Scrolling PDF that
PDF is a proprietary Adobe program, and
They
that's
do-
one
they
thing
do.
we protect very jealously. I've looked diligently and not been able to find any third party.
That's what this
that
is
will-
right here.
Oh, wow.
That's the scrolling app right there.
No, he means scrolling past, turning this
No, no, no.
into a continuous
Yeah.
sheet.
Well, no,
Rather
no,
than breaking
no,
it.
Yeah,
no, not that,
This is being able to.
just to vary the speed.
Oh, very.
Because it's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
It's
like,
a grand
it's
speed.
like slow and fast.
My bad, I understand.
I can vary the speed a little bit with this arrow button.
Yeah.
There's almost nothing, there's a little faster,
Yeah.
there's a little faster, then it really starts going a lot
Then it
faster.
turns off, yeah.
Okay, but the problem, that's not the problem. I was doing that just fine.
Problem is the-
It's- It's when it runs out of page, look,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
see,
And it needs
there it is
speed.
there.
And
And,
you have to grab it.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about, the ability to turn a PDF into one continuous sheet.
Yeah.
and,
That's something you can do with, if you.
and see here,
$1 million.
I thought that was the end of the song, because we're already on the next page.
Right.
Well, it's not the end of the song.
Ah, well.
And so, and then when, to Christine's point, when you grab it, a lot of times,
It'll be
the scrolling thing quits working and
Yeah.
it stops working.
And it'll
So-
jump around.
And then it's just terrible. So,
Having driven this last weekend, you
Yes.
probably saw me jump around pages and,
Well, last week was hard.
Yeah.
Nothing wanted to behave.
no, I've lost how to make this be on top.
I think you've got Paul pinned. That's the blue pin in the upper left. That may allow you to-
The view thing, can you
Yeah,
get that and go to the gallery? Yeah, the gallery.
Okay, that's got everybody. Let's see, can I,
and
Hey, Charlie.
I guess I need to make this lower. So like when we go to Brenda's here,
Far. It's far.
20 miles.
What is that?
Can you drag that bottom bar, or do you need that?
this
Present.
bottom
Well,
bar, it's a PDF. This is,
No, I mean, just to give yourself some more real estate, make that the bottom bar visible by dragging it
you mean like that?
down. No,
Or
no, very
this
bottom.
thing.
Yeah, that thing. I don't know if you
I don't know how to get that down. But
What
that's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is get these people showing up somewhere on the screen like that.
Yeah, that was something we used to be able to do, and then Zoom updated
A
last week.
scary line and a band on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to be able to grab the corners and resize it.
Doesn't want to do that.
Oh, there you go. But I'm not done to do it.
It's immersive. Nah. Well, I want to get Brenda, so maybe that's it. I don't know.
can you double click on Brenda and have her?
I just tried that. It didn't work. So I can make her
Maybe pin her.
pin. Maybe that's it.
That's better.
So, okay, Brenda.
Yeah.
you-
Hello.
Now, when I put our Zoom picture of you on top of this, are you seeing the whole page of text there, or?
I'm seeing at least half of it.
Okay.
Well, the top half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then she's gone.
No.
I don't know how to.
So you can't drag and make the window
Yeah,
smaller?
No, that's what
yeah,
he's trying to do. That used to be the way it worked, but it doesn't seem to work that way with this Zoom workplace thing. No.
Well, Brenda, we're not gonna be able to see you while you do this.
Well,
Do
okay.
it this way, okay?
We will do it however we can get it done. How about that?
Hang on a second, I gotta figure out how we can mute ourselves here.
Alrighty, here we go. Well, I dreamed I saw the lights and I was saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing and drumming from the arches of the tree. There was a fanfare going to the sun, was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature in the 1917. Look at Mother Nature in the 1917. There was a band playing in my head. I felt like getting high. I was thinking about my friend who said I was hoping for love. I was thinking about my friend who said I was hoping for some love. Yep, and it just fades off to nothing. Thank you very much.
Sorry, we were muted during the clapping, so let's.
Oh, it's okay. There we go. And the crowd goes wild.
There you go. So let's see, looks like Walter's up with Cadillac Boogie. You ready for this, Walter?
Yeah. This is always a fun song. Plus, it's pretty fast, so hopefully it won't be too hard to follow.
Move it out of the way of the screen. There you go.
I had to have the boogie when the woogie wouldn't wait. Brought me a brand new Cadillac gate. It's all green, solid streamline. I'm joy jumping Cadillacs on time. Cadillac boogie, boogie woogie rolling along. dug this Cadillac gate. Heck, cat, daddy, don't miss no dates. Traveling man, covering ground, picking up all the fine chicks in town. It's the Cadillac boogie. It's the Cadillac boogie. It's the Cadillac boogie. Boogie, boogie, rolling along. Roll the boogie.
That's great. I'd love to hear you on the trumpet. I'd love to hear you on the trumpet.
Yeah, well, the thing about this song is the original, it's all the number saxophone. It's Jimmy Liggins and his Drops of Joy. That's the name of the band. And they have all these saxes to play. And there's one, it's a trick you can do with saxophones where you go a solo and you trade back and forth the same, different keys for the same note. And
wow.
it's always fun to listen to because you really can tell the difference.
Droplets of
Where
joy.
do you
Drops of Joy.
Where do you listen to this?
Oh, it's something that I got many years ago. There was one of the libraries I worked with was weeding out all their old LPs, and one of them was
I already did.
this, this album. And
That's one of your hands.
so I saved it and then I recorded it, and then I put it on a CD, and then I was able to do this. I had to throw the record away, the LP, but.
So if I go on Spotify, it won't pop up.
It might.
It should. It's actually,
Put it on
if you do a
YouTube.
search for it, it's mentioned several times online, so not that hard to find out what I'm
I'll
saying.
have to hear it.
Paul, do you have something
There's
tonight?
another one called Drunk. Drunk, boom, 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 boom.
Something that I was just practicing while y'all were talking.
Hang on,
I
Paul, and we
What?
You gotta
Walter
bring
to
that
stop.
one in. Bring that one in too.
Trying to hear Paul. Quiet.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, say what you're gonna say.
I have something I can play. I may not. I may get lost. I may forget the words of the chords or something, but I can give it a try.
So what's different?
You won't know. It'll be just like any other night. I don't know if I've got my original sound working. Can y'all hear that?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. Walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire, I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. Just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I just won't make it any other way. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you walking my mind to an easier time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when a cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, hours of time on the telephone line, talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Lord, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. I thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. I thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you, fire and rain.
Yeah.
Great job.
Are we
Nicely
muted?
done.
We were muted, but now we're not.
Love the harmonic at the end too.
Good.
Let's see. Paulette and Gary. Modern Blue.
Probably heard of Roseanne Cash, you may or may not have heard of the song.
Is she related to Johnny?
She's Johnny's daughter.
Oh, she's amazing.
Okay.
I went to Barcelona on the midnight train.
The river and the thread.
River and the thread, yeah. River and the thread.
Charlie or Desi, either one of y'all have anything tonight?
I could play you something.
I think Desi just unmuted. What's your words there, Desi?
Oh no, I'm like really a beginner. So
You know, one of the rules around here is do what you feel like. If you don't feel like doing it, there's no pressure to do it. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, I have to do a lot more practicing.
So, are you in the
Okay.
Austin area?
Yeah, I'm in South Austin. I'll
So
show
you
up in person when I feel a little more confident about this.
Good. Well, the beauty of being here in person is all the rest of us are playing and we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a very nerve-wracking experience. Okay, Charlie, take it away.
All right. Let me get this up here. So this, let's see. It's about keeping cool on a hot day, and you know, you can kind of picture a scene similar to Barton Springs or something like that, and it's got a little pachyderm romance thrown in on it too. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair a fair hippopotamus maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus, so he sang her this sweet serenade. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me down to the hollow, and there we shall wallow in glorious mud. The fair hippopotamus he aimed to entice from her seat on that hilltop above. And since she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, she came tiptoeing down to her love. Boom, boom, boom. Like thunder, the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang when they met. His inamorata adjusted her gata and raised up her voice in duet. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me down to the hollow, and there we shall wallow in glorious mud.
Good job.
There's a whole lot more verses to it, but those kind of tell the story anyway.
I was afraid of that, Charlie.
I didn't want to get in too deep there, you know.
Oh, bad fun.
Really.
Really.
see now, you do Control Alt Shift H. Trying to get to the, let's see, we got everybody but Daniel, I think.
Walter's got a
Walter's
second
got
one.
another one.
Oh, you got another one?
Walter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see through the, see, you're right on that crack there.
Yeah, I see.
Let's let Daniel do one, since you've already done one, Walter.
Is that
Oh,
Britney
he-
Spears? Yes, and
And then we'll get back to you.
Yeah, that's Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. This was one of her first hits back in '99. And when you cut away the glitz and the video, there's a nice song hiding underneath. It's written by Max Martin, who I hadn't really known about before, but he is one of the greatest songwriters in history that I didn't know about. He's written things like songs for In Sync and Shake It Off for Taylor Swift, and he's got, at last count, 26 #1 hits, having
Wow.
surpassed John Lennon for the #2 spot, and is at the young age of 53 will be challenging Paul McCartney for the #1 spot at the 34 #1 hits.
Wow.
How does that compare to Carole King?
I don't know. She had like 15 on her one album. That one album, Tapestry of hers, was so spectacular. But I don't know for sure. Anyway, this is the fun song, and where you see the E's, I know E's give me, and like on that fourth line, E's gives some people trouble. So if you're uncomfortable with E, you can just do an E7.
do you want us to play it?
Hmm?
You want us to play it?
Yes, I would be delighted if you would. Baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. Now you're out of sight, yeah, show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know what you got. My loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, the reason I breathe is you. Boy, you got me blinded. Oh, baby, baby, there's nothing I wouldn't do. That's not the way I planned it. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Oh, because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. Ooh, baby, baby, was I supposed to know? Oh, pretty baby, I shouldn't have let you go. I must confess, my loneliness is killing me now. No, I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe. If I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. fantastic.
I've seen that done in a ukulele group, and it is pretty awesome, especially when the women sing, "Still believe."
You'll be okay with that being on music.
Daniel in the group.
Good, I can take my probationary.
That's right. Take your probationary badge off. That's right.
Yeah, he worked hard last week.
Yeah. He got surprised for running the show last week. That's for darn sure.
Question?
Awesome. That was very good. And you did all those high notes beautifully.
You had a different strum going though, it was just, you know.
It was just
kinda-
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
And then
every single-
that different accents that do trip like trip. For accent purposes, but for the most part, it's just 3, 4, 1. Just a steady rhythm.
Which ukulele group on YouTube did you hear?
The Dublin ukulele group playing at the a bar in Dublin
They're so
12
good,
years
they
ago.
have so much fun, I've seen them a bunch of times. Yeah, we need to go to a bar.
Speaking of bar,
Where we're going
after this meeting, we'll go to the Black Star and you can have a beer or two if you want.
Do they project their stuff? I can't remember whether I saw them projecting. They must project their music. Or else they would not keep up.
Walter, this is your song.
Yep. I don't know if you ever heard of the Hoosier Hot Shots.
Great name.
They were a really interesting band from the 1930s and I think the 40s too.
From Indiana?
I don't know if they were originally from there, but they were.
They better be.
It was a guitar, a bassist, a clarinet player, and then a junk player guy who would play through a slide whistle, and he would do like Spike Jones, you know, with the tuned cowbells and that sort of thing.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun to listen to.
I propose we get more cowbells.
More cowbell, yeah.
Yes. Oh, I actually have 4
More
cowbells
Oh, you got
at home. Yeah, I
And
do
you didn't
have
bring any of them in tonight.
excess of cowbells at home.
Standing by the fruit store on the corner, once I heard a customer
was a good one.
I've heard this song many times and I never have actually worked it out for ukulele.
It's awesome. I imagine their interlude was really interesting.
Pardon me?
I imagine their interlude was really crazy with all this.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Right?
go to YouTube
Yeah.
and type in Who's Your Hot Shots Bananas and you can hear it, the
Okay.
original. Yeah, it's good, fun.
Desi, I was gonna point something out. As a beginner, on our website, we got this section, more tug stuff. There's a section of 2-chord songs right here, and they're all relatively easy 2-chord songs. So why don't we do one of them now? How about if we do Jambalaya?
Yeah.
Let's see. Goodbye, Joe. You gotta go on the bayou.
Gotta go for the mirror down by
Sorry.
my Yvonne, sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Cherokee-O. Big guitar, fill fruit jar, and the yayo. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Even one's unknown, places buzzing. Info class, on by the dozen. Dress in style, go on wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Cherokee-O. Big guitar, fill fruit jar, and the yayo. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Settle down, far from town, get me a hero. And I'll catch all the fish in the bayou. Swap time on, bayou on, touching me low. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Cherokee-O. Big guitar, fill fruit jar, and the yayo. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
So there you go. You could just, there's quite a few of them in here. So, anybody else have any that are not on the list? Mark, you got anything tonight?
Nope.
One of these nights I'm gonna make you sing.
All right, you want to go to the archive this list, or do some more 2-chord songs? What do people want to do?
Hey Marty, can you hear me?
Yes?
Hello?
Yes.
I got another one I could do.
Oh, excellent.
Yeehaw.
Who's that speaking?
Paul.
Paul? Oh, no, you can't do it. I thought it might be Charlie.
We could stand
No.
it
Have at it.
twice in one night.
Well, I was born one morning, the rain pouring down. When I heard my mama tell my papa, let's call him John Henry Brown. Walk on, boy, walk on down the road. Well, there ain't nobody in the whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Well, I left my mama and papa just about the age of 10 when I found me a job working on the levee, toting water for the hard-working men. Walk on, boy, I walk on down the road. Well, there ain't nobody in the whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. One day my daddy told me some advice I want to share with you. Now son, find a good woman and be good to her, and she'll be good to you. Now walk on, boy, walk on down the road. Well, there ain't nobody in the whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Well, if anybody ever asks you now, just who is that fella Brown? Well, you can tell him I'm the fella that left my hammer smoking when I beat the old steam drill down. Now walk on, boy, walk on down the road. Well, there ain't nobody in the whole wide world gonna help you carry your load.
Nicely done.
Oh, thanks, Brenda.
Paul, we found the music. Can you just do that one again and we'll play with it? Seriously. That way we can play along with you.
All right. I don't know if it's quite the same, but let's give it a try. Find out.
Pretty close, same key anyway. So,
Yeah.
and then we'll mute ourselves here so we can not bother you. Thanks.
Sure, sure. I'll give you a second to get it pulled up. All right, and a little intro. I was born one morning, the rain pouring down. When I heard my mama tell my papa, let's call him John Henry Brown. Walk on, boy, walk on down the road. Well, there ain't nobody in the whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Well, I left my mama and papa just about the age of 10 when I found me a job working on the levee, toting water for the hard-working men. Walk on, boy, walk on down the road. Well, there ain't nobody in the whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. they told me some advice I want to share with you. Now son, find a good woman and be good to her, and she'll be good to you. Now walk on, boy, walk on down the road. Well, there ain't nobody in the whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Well, if anybody ever asks you now, just who is that fella Brown? Well, you can tell him I'm the fella that left my hammer smoking when I beat the old steam drill down. Now walk on, boy, walk on down the road. Well, there ain't nobody in the whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Now walk on, boy, walk on down the road. Well, there ain't nobody in the whole wide world gonna help you carry your load.
Thank you, Guy. Appreciate it.
About you, Mom. Did you sing us a song out of the archive?
I don't think so. Sorry, I haven't practiced that. You wouldn't want to hear me do an unpracticed version, I'll tell you.
What I'd like to hear you sing is House of the Rising Sun. You have the perfect voice for that.
Yeah, well, I can try to sing it and y'all play along. You want to try that?
Sure. I think you're the guy in this voice.
I don't know if we've got it other than this.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Are you choosing the Brenda version and the scroll version?
The scroll version is just, I make continuous, so there's no gaps.
That's what we need.
Okay, you want to do the first intro there? You look like you're going. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing that a gambler ever needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's ever satisfied is when he's on a drum. Mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Yes, spend your lives in sin and misery, and now for the rising sun. Walter. Man, I'm sorry, I lost it. The other on the train, I'm going back to New Orleans, where I'm all changed. Great job there, guys.
Good voice, Marty. You carried it.
Let's see, thank you very much.
We like to hear your voice.
Well, that's a first.
What's that?
That's a first.
She said she'd like to hear my voice. I said, well, that's a first. All right, I guess it's.
I'm gonna have to bail out here. I'm down to 7% battery, but it's good seeing you all. I'll see you next week.
All right, we'll see you 7%.
Yeah. All
That's your
right.
new
Bye bye.
name.
That's the beer he's going for. That's the IPA.
Yeah, 7%.
Last call, Marty, last call.
Trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you.
Keep smiling until then.
Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing the song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Some trails are happy ones, others are blue.
It's the way you ride the trail that counts. Here's a happy one for you. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Till we meet again.
Well, thank you. Thank you all of you out in Zoom land for joining us tonight. Now,
Thank you.
next time we're on the same bat channel, same bat time.
Alrighty, we'll see you then.
You gotta be a certain age to get that joke.
Yeah, this is true.
See y'all later. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.